Hey everyone, welcome back to another Godzilla Battleline video, and today we are talking about the best waves to farm for the Kiryu Absolute Battle Zero Cannon Unusable Festival that we got going on, right? So, here's the deal. I made a short, like last week, talking about wave 49, right? And the reason I didn't make one of these videos last week is because I didn't want to claim something was the best at farming at only the first half of the event. Now that we have the whole event available at our fingertips, I think it's an appropriate time to go through what is the best. So, just to start, Wave 49 is really good for early game farming, right? If you cannot make it up to 61 or 70, like shown on screen, 49 is pretty good. So that's my recommendation for players who maybe can't get up here. However, for players who can pierce the veil of checkpoint 51, and you can make it into the second half of this event, I think these are the two best options for you. So on the screen, I'm trying to take my time with these, right? And 61, I cleared it all. This other one, 70, 71, I was trying to take my time with 72, bit me in the ass. I died, I lost at the end of 72. However, I have made it to wave 82. So I'm not saying that 72 is unbeatable. I'm just saying for the purpose of this video, I was a big dum-dum and I took it too slow and I didn't push as I should have. And you'll see that in a little bit when I get there, right? But wave 61, 62, 63, I think wave 61 itself has something like 90 or 110 enemies for you to beat just on wave 61. And then you can see 62 right here starting up. It's a bunch of choppers. I think there's super X's. And then for 63, it's just like a boss fight, with a couple guys thrown in. But the main farms for this are 61, 62. There is some good farming in 63, but I'm not overly recommending 63. 61, 62 is pretty solid. I don't know what the exact number of characters in 62 is, although I will tell you, I think it's this video actually, when I beat wave 62, I get the 100 clear. So between wave 61 and 62, I think there's about 150 or 160 characters. There might be more than that, because 61 is definitely 90 or above, and I think 62 is kind of in the 70s or 80s range as well. So that makes these pretty good, and they're honestly really easy levels to beat. Like, you can see my Desigador is pretty much clearing this all by himself. So if you're looking for an easy thing, you can just, turn your brain off and auto. 61, 62, 63 are the checkpoints for you. Those are going to get you a ton of kills and a decent chunk of gold as well while you're at it. And you can see on the right-hand side of the game, or not the game of this video, but there is a game playing on the other side of this video. I just completed all of 61 and 62. I just now got to 71 on the other end. Wave 70, I think, might have the most units. I think it has it has more than 100. I think it's like 100 and I don't want to say 120, but I'm pretty certain it's 100 or above. And I honestly think 70 and 71 are probably the better waves to farm. However, wave 71 is incredibly, more difficult than wave 62 is, So for more of a challenge, definitely high risk, high reward over here in the 70s. There are a ton of units in this that aren't swarms. In the 60s and 61, 62, whatever, that is mostly primarily swarms. 71 is, you got Anguirus, Mothra Leo. I believe there's Gigans involved. I think there's a Batra. Maybe there's a Batra on 72. There's Super X's. The Super X's especially are a pain because they put 3 of them on the field, one in the middle, one on the left, one on the right. If you don't have the hand that's capable to deal with that, they're just gonna run through you. So if you have a higher power deck, I mean, you can do it with my hand, or I would honestly suggest having a more well-rounded cast of characters, maybe closer to the 20s. I think I was just getting dealt bad hands recording this video. But you can see right here in 71, I just tried to really push through that as fast as I could. I was getting tired of farming it for videos, and I want to get to 72 with the most health possible. And at 72, I'm just going to get absolutely rinsed. And you'll see in a second I'll lose. But at the end of the day, I think the best area to farm, that is the easiest, like the thing that's going to get you a ton of coins and the easiest to farm, is wave 61, 62, and 63. That has a ton of enemies and is just a reliable autopilot turn your brain off farm. 70, 71, 72 does require a bit either more focus to complete or just luck on the draw with a better hand. Because it is, in the 70s, it is 10 higher than 61 and 30 higher than the 49 farm. It's going to take a lot more out of your characters to farm, especially look at this push right here. Mega Gearus, the Choppers, a Rodan, a Terrestris, and a Leo. My Mega Gearus is level 25, just instantly deleted, right? I have my Manila and my Ghidorah. My Manila is 30, my Ghidorah is 10, and even they are getting, like, run over right there. So, just want to throw that out there that the 70s, while they are extremely good, and I do think that if you are a high skill player, or you just have a ton of, levels on your pieces, you should probably farm 70, 71, 72. However, if you're looking for a little something more laid back, maybe you're on the toilet at work or something like that, or in the bathroom at school, the jewel room or whatever, 61, 62, 63 is probably the easiest and the quickest, especially if you take your time. I also think it's worth mentioning that if your Kiryu leader is at a high level, like I believe mine is 7. I believe we got a 7 on stream yesterday. I could be wrong, it might be 8, but I'm pretty certain it's 7. Kiryu's, you can't really use the absolute zero cannon very well in this event. However, his AoE, when he does his just normal attack, those missiles, it does a little bit of AoE, so it's fine if you let like some of the choppers or some of the Embar come up on him, because they're low enough to the point where if your Kiryu is like 5 or above, you'll probably kill them all in one hit. You can see it on the left-hand side with wave 62 right now. The choppers are getting in close, and Kiryu can just hit 2 choppers right there. So even if you want to take this slow, especially 61, 62, 63, you can just let them come to your Kiryu if he's a high enough level and let him do most of the work for you before you drop anything on the field. With that being said, that is my thoughts on the best areas to farm in this new event. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you all on the next one.